Jersey is the site for today's matchup.
Back in your days when you had to take on a team from the AFC, didn't know them all that well. What was it like as we have this little interconference matchup today?
Well, I thought back in those days, Jim, we were about ready to show them what toughness and hard-hitting was. Today it's a little different. But I'll tell you this NFC team, they are a hard-hitting bunch.
And with that kick, these two rivals are ready to go.
Yo, man, you hear this shit this nigga Floyd Mayweather said, man? You hear the shit Floyd Mayweather said, man? Did you hear the shit Floyd Mayweather said, man? This nigga had a radio interview, man. And they asked this nigga, he said people always say, oh, you rich, why don't you give some money to Africa? And I feel like, what has Africa done for me? What has Africa given me? What has it given to my children?
Ryan Fitzpatrick under center. First down at the 25. And he's forced to the ground.
But God,
outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL.
Rich. I know he got a PR team or something.
Size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw at that time on display.
That was Rogers Cromartie on the coverage.
I mean, they from fucking Michigan. They from Detroit.
He is one of the hardest running backs in the entire league. Almost impossible to tackle at times. Chris Ivory.
He acts like his job is on the line every single time he has the football in his hand.
Intercepted. An early pick, and he's going to have to bounce back from this one.
Yeah, he is, but I'd go to the sideline here, and I'd yell at my offensive line because, my gosh, everybody's around him. No room to step and throw the football. That's not the quarterback's fault. That's the offensive line.
God damn.
Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
And Jennings got it on the toss. And Rivas is able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job on the defense.
Africa can't do nothing for you because they ain't got no money like that.
Now the defense is in a good situation.
Exactly.
Second down coming up.
And you know what Africa did for them? They spent money to watch this fight and shit, man. Like, you got fans over there, you know what I'm saying?
Manning's looking to go down the field here. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
About that shit. It happened last night.
Inside of the uprights.
Yeah, he will tell you. He got 49-0. Him and Rocky Marciano tied for the record.
Takes off from the 5. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Jets offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Ball is out. Has the football. Tackles made, and maybe they can turn that fumble recovery into points here in the first quarter, Phil.
I'd be surprised if they don't, Jim. You know, the momentum you get from a turnover, it just makes you feel better. It gives your team a lot of life. If I was on the defense right now, I'd look for a deep throw down the field.
Coming to the line at the 44. The Jets with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Looking to go deep. The play is made by Beckham. That's reception number 2 for him.
Can't do nothing now.
It's one thing to be able to throw the football that high and far, but it's another. He found the right receiver to throw to and put it right on the mark. Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
What a catch. Touchdown. They built up a nice lead, and we're still only
Get
midway
excited,
through the
nigga.
first quarter.
Jim, it is a good lead midway in the first quarter, and wow, the offense is hot. The quarterback, everybody playing well right now, and I don't know what's going to stop them.
Extra point is good.
That fumble was bullshit.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. They're setting up the return. Running room. Touchdown.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen.